and out of the corner of my eye, I saw what I thought was a plane. Oh my God!
It was almost exactly 10 years ago when the world watched the horror of 9/11 unfold.
Oh my God, there it goes!
It's through our memories and video from that day, students who at the time were too young to grasp its meaning can now reflect, pull some understanding from it, and talk about it. These students are using Celebrate Freedom Week to discuss 9/11 and share their stories and feelings. Many just remember being in their second grade classroom.
I just remember the teacher from across the hall coming into our classroom and just like not really telling us, but like telling her what had happened, and everybody in my class, my classmates, didn't know what was going on. Like, what are they talking about? And my teacher just like sitting there in shock, like she didn't know what to think. And just when I got home that day, my parents tried to explain, but I was too young to really comprehend what was going on.
I remember my second grade teacher walked in that morning before school and was crying, but she wouldn't tell us why. And then I went to a Christian school at that time, and when it got towards the end of the day, she told us what had happened, and we all prayed together.
But as these 10 years have passed, these students say classroom and family discussions have only piqued their interest in finding answers.
The impact was unbelievable, and the flames and the smoke.
And the replayed images of that day, of the plane hitting the second tower and watching people jump in desperation, deepens their understanding and their emotional response.
It definitely impacts me more now that I'm older. We watch videos of people like jumping and just the terror that people are experiencing, and it just makes me feel sick to my stomach.
I just learned over the years, you know, what happened, and I was able to see how important or like devastating that day was to Americans and why everybody was so like sad and scared.
To this day, many Americans find it hard to talk about 9/11 without shedding tears and reliving the fear. Lindsay Steiner, Pronews 7.